Alright, so today we are going to take a look at all of the 31 throwing pots there are in Elden Ring. Now, for all of you who aren't super familiar with these items, there are some things that you should know. First, you have cracked pots, then you have ritual pots. Cracked pots require the cracked pot item to craft, and of course ritual pots require the ritual pot item to craft. Neither of these will go away after you craft a pot though. Instead, the amount of pots you can carry of each type is based on the amount of these that you have collected. You can obtain up to 20 cracked pots total, meaning the max you can carry is 20 at a time. As for ritual pots, you can only collect 10 of them, for reasons we'll get to in a minute. Secondly, there are normal throwing pots that will be thrown wherever you're aiming when you use them. Then you have roped pots, where instead of throwing them, you simply drop it on the ground behind you. And finally, the jar helmet will boost the damage of pots by 15%, and you can stack it with the companion jar talisman, which boosts pot damage by 20%, totaling out to a very solid 35% damage increase. And yeah, with that stuff out of the way, we can take a look at the first pot of the day, which is the fire pot. And throughout this video, if I am using any pot and it has a roped counterpart, I'm just going to use them together. So I have the roped fire pot as well. Both of these scale mainly in strength with a little bit of dex, and they are very, very basic. You throw them, they explode, and they deal fire damage. All right, who's our first opponent? Who is this? Zoro. Hello. I have a fire pot for your face. What about a roped? Oh, he still got me? Okay, I can feel some lag for sure. Oh, I got him with the roped pot. Let's go. Nice. Can I finish it off with a pot? Good fight. So I managed to hit the roped pot. It didn't do awful damage. And honestly, fire damage really isn't the greatest. And specifically talking about pots, these are definitely not the best ones out there. But of course, I still need to hit the normal one. Okay, 325. This guy has decent armor too, so not bad. God, that lingering hitbox is so dumb. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit too. Good fight. The normal fire pots though, like I said, nothing spectacular here, very, very basic. And once you get the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 7, you will be able to craft both of these. In terms of the actual ingredients though, for the normal one, you need a cracked pot, a mushroom, and a smoldering butterfly. For the roped version, it is the exact same, except you also need string. The next pot that we're looking at not only goes well with fire pots, but it goes well with fire builds in general. This is the oil pot. There is a normal and a roped version, and it is exactly how it sounds. You throw it at an enemy, it covers them in oil, then the next attack that you do that deals fire damage will deal 50% more fire damage. And I never really see anybody use the oil pots, even if they're running a fire build, which is kind of insane, because if you're running a fire build, you just get to do 50% more damage on your next attack. Mesmer. I like the cosplay build. Even though the DLC ain't out yet, I can appreciate people trying to put one together. Come on, dude. Just let me coat you in oil. Pause. Okay, nice. I can't tell if he's still dripping oil. Oh, yeah, he definitely is. Because that attack did way too much damage. As you can see, we got an extra 200 damage on a light attack just from an oil pot. How crazy is that? Oh no! The lingering hitbox, dude. GG. And to craft either of these, you need the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 17. And in terms of the actual ingredients, all you need is a cracked pot and a melted mushroom for the normal oil pot. And for the roped, it's the same, you just need string. You're gonna notice that roped recipes are always the same, they just require string, that's the only difference. Moving on though, here we are going to take a look at the first ritual pot of the video, the Redmane Fire Pot. As I said in the intro, you can only carry 10 ritual pots at one time, and the reason for that is very simple. Ritual pots are just better versions of cracked pots. As you can see, the Redmane Fire Pot still scales with strength and dex, just like the normal fire pot. As it says here, it inflicts quote-unquote heavy fire damage, which just means it does more damage. And again, since the Redmane Fire Pot is a ritual pot, I can still carry 20 cracked pots on the side. So I went ahead and kept the oil pots on. Okay, he's covered in oil. Perfect. Oh, wow, okay. 741 damage. That is really, really good. Now, of course, the damage was buffed, right? Good fight. But I gotta say, dude, that's kind of a pocket nuke. Something I just realized, though, that kind of does suck is there are no roped versions of ritual pots. It's only the cracked pots. Okay, so still 456 damage without the oil. I like it, dude. Oh, God. Ooh. It's hard to outspace this thing, especially with lag. You just never know. Oh. Hiya! GG. So at the end of the day, the Redmane Fire Pot is an improved version of the normal fire pot. If you want to be able to craft these, you will need the Armorer's Cookbook number 4, as well as a ritual pot, 2 mushrooms, 1 smoldering butterfly, and an old fang. The Giantsflame Fire Pot is yet another direct upgrade to the normal fire pot, but this is for all you faith users out there. As you can see, it has B scaling in faith, and every single time that you throw one of these, you are going to use FP. Let's see if I can hit our furry friends over here. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks like we got dinner tonight, boys. All right, who do we have? Who is this? Oh, Gandalf the Grey. 576? Okay. Now, granted, they don't have the most high resistance armor in the world. I mean, I see some bull goat in there. Hey, good fight, Gandalf. Hapless. Oil. Okay, I got him, I got him. Let's go. Oh, I can't believe that missed. I guess free aiming just really is the way. Nice. Almost 900 damage. Good fight, Hapless. And if you would like to craft Giantsflame Fire Pots, you will need the Armorer's Cookbook number 7, of course a ritual pot, and then 2 fire blossoms. And to continue the faith trend here, we're going to take a look at the holy water pot and the roped holy water pot. As you can see, they both get A scaling in faith. Both of them do use FP whenever you throw them. And I gotta say, the effect of the splash just looks so satisfying. Oh, strength edging to you. Okay, that's, you know, that's good. Glad to know that you are edging right now. Fantastic stuff. Wow. That is terrible damage, I gotta say. And the fact that it uses FP too, it's kind of ridiculous. I can't really expect the roped version to be much better. Oh my god, that's actually awful. Look at that. Oh. How did that miss? Okay, well, these pots kinda suck, but if for some reason you still want to craft these, you are going to need the Missionary's Cookbook number 1, of course at least 1 cracked pot, and then a mushroom and a tarnished golden sunflower. I gotta say, dude, those holy water pots really were abysmal. However, not all hope is lost just yet, because now we have the Sacred Order pot, which is the ritual version, so we can expect it to at least do more damage. However much more damage that is, I don't really know what to expect. Hopefully we get over 300 damage at least. Otherwise, I don't think I can really see myself using these holy pots in the future. Okay, there we go. 425. That is definitely a lot better. Again, not that this guy has the best armor in the world, but surely that was an improvement. Good fight. Okay, here's somebody with some really good armor. Let's see how much damage we get now. Oh god, the whip. Oh. Oh, okay. So 441 damage. See, that really is not bad. If you're running a pure faith build, that's pretty damn solid. It really sucks, though, how much weaker the Holy Water Pot is. Nah, the Sacred Order Pot, though, I will gladly throw these with confidence. And if you would like to craft it, you need the Missionary's Cookbook number 5. Of course, a ritual pot, then 2 mushrooms, 1 golden sunflower, and 1 golden centipede. Switching gears a little bit here and going to the intelligence side of things, here I have both the normal and roped magic pots. As you can see, they only scale with intelligence, and both use FP whenever you throw them. And if they connect, they are only going to deal magic damage. Kai Marie. Hello, Kai Marie. Yeet. Oh, okay. 416 on the normal ones. On the cracked ones? This is already way better than the holy pots. Nice. Let's see if I can dodge a swing. Let's see if I can run past him. Oh, no. I screwed up. Come on, dude. Just roll into it. You know you want to. Yes, let's go. I should try those hit and runs more often. In-game, of course. To craft either of these, you will need the Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook number 4. And of course, you will need at least 1 cracked pot, and then 2 Glintstone Fireflies for the normal version, and 2 Glintstone Fireflies and a string for the roped version. And of course, if you thought that the normal magic pot was good, the ritual version, the Academy magic pot, is going to be even better. Oh, I am 1000% going to snipe this thing. Okay, who's gonna get a taste of this magic? This Academy magic? Gooblek. Oh, damn it. Damn it. $577? Damn, dude. These have to be really, really strong on like a no spell intelligence build, or even with a spellcaster build, they would still be useful. Really change things up. Good fight. So far, I still think I like the fire pots the most because you can pair them with the oil pots. These magic pots are definitely a close second, though. These feel very, very strong. If you would like to craft the Academy magic pot, you will need the Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook number 8, as well as 2 Glintstone Fireflies and 1 Old Fang. The freezing pot is exactly how it sounds. You throw it, and it can inflict enemies with frostbite. This is a ritual pot, by the way, so you can only carry 10 of these at a time. And this doesn't have any scaling, but it has a flat frost buildup of 380. And because the frostbite is going to be instantaneous no matter your build, this is definitely one of the pots that I see used the most. Because let's say you're going up against somebody who's using the Hand of Millennia, for example. Anytime they try to use Waterfowl Dance, all you gotta do is throw a freezing pot and it's gonna stagger them out every single time. So these pots, while they may not do the most amount of damage in the world, you see that? That was instant, even though we didn't get the damage. They're really good for staggering people out of things and proccing freeze in general. Like, I'm pretty sure the strat against Millennia, anytime she tries to use Waterfowl Dance, is to just use a freezing pot on her. Or at least I know that was a strat at one point. I don't know if that's really changed. Good fight. Who is this? Flaming Baldrich? Hello. Yeet. Okay, it's only 213 damage on the frost proc, but... oh my god. He just stood there and took it. He knew his fate. Good fight. And all you need to craft these is the Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook number 6 and 2 rhymed crystal buds. Moving on though, this next pot is the only pot that scales in both intelligence and faith, and it is called the Rancor Pot. As you can see, it has descaling in both intelligence and faith, and it will use FP every time that you throw it, and whenever you do throw it, vengeful spirits will come out and chase down an enemy. I'm not really sure what to expect from the damage, but I feel like this could definitely be a decent zoning tool. Just a little guy. Hello. Hey. Oh my god, those are so slow. Wait, what? Oh my god. Wait, did my swing connect too? It must have. Hold on. Okay, there's quite a bit of lag, but it looks like we get close to 400 from the pot. That is honestly good. I mean, I might use this in a future build or something. Oh, what? Wait, what? It must have exploded right under him, and because of the lag, it didn't look like it. But I think that the skulls from it instantly spawned under him and hit him all at once. That's the only explanation I can really think of. Honestly, though, I'm quite impressed. I wouldn't expect the damage to be that great, but just having vengeful spirits constantly chasing after you is going to get so annoying. I think the reason, though, that people don't really use these is because they see the intelligence and the faith, and they're like, nah, whatever. But on this build, I only went into intelligence, and I got no complaints over here. And all you need to craft these is the Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook number 9, 2 Grave Violets, and 1 Human Bone Shard. Now, the next few pots that we're going to look at are arcane-oriented, meaning they just scale with arcane. So for the first ones, we're going to take a look at both the Poison Pot and the Roped Poison Pot. And unlike the freezing pot from earlier that had no scaling and no way to increase the buildup, these are a bit different. As you can see, they scale with arcane, meaning that the more arcane you have, the more buildup you are going to get whenever you land these. And I like how even if you have low arcane, these are still going to do quite a lot of poison buildup regardless. There we go. Good fight. I gotta say, sometimes it is very absurd how quickly you can proc status effects in this game. Hello, Holy Diver. And there it is. Straight up instant. I bet they have boluses. Or do they? I'm sorry, Holy Diver, but this poison is probably going to kill you. Oh no, it might be Jover for our friend Holy Diver here. He's bowing early. Hey, respect. And the ingredients that you need, well, first you need the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 14. Then the ingredients are 1 toxic mushroom and 1 poison bloom. Now I gotta admit, this next pot is easily one of my favorite items in the entire game, but it is also one of the most disrespectful toxic ones. It is the Fetid Pot, which is very, very similar to the Poison Pot. However, this builds up a different kind of poison, and it is called Deadly Poison, which will chip down your health a lot quicker than normal poison, but it also doesn't last nearly as long. And yeah, you saw that correctly. These things are so toxic, just by throwing them, you give yourself deadly poison. So if you're using these, you can go ahead and throw on the Kindred of Rot's Exaltation, and give yourself a free damage buff just by using these pots. And the reason why I'm calling this the most disrespectful item in the game is because you were quite literally shitting on somebody. So let's make a deal here. I throw my feces at this person like a gorilla, and you click the subscribe. Hello, Zeal. Oh, wait, I didn't get my buff? There we go. Another poison, there we go. Ooh, good fight. I had a feeling that we were getting close to the bleed proc. What's up, Apretti? I promise, by me using these fetid pots, I am not calling you a shitter. There we go. Oh, and he has a Ballast. Well, that's no fun. My whole game plan is ruined. What is... I don't even know what to say there. They just weren't attacking me with the scythe, so I got confused, and then they just brought out the small shield. Hey, GG. I don't know what to say. But I think you guys get the point. You are allowed to throw your doo-doo at people in this game. These things will build up deadly poison so damn fast. And to actually craft these, you will need the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 4, 1 mushroom, and 1 gold-tinged excrement. The Swarm Pot is going to be your Bleed Pot. This is basically like having Swarm of Flies, except you actually have to be accurate. Udis, Int. Hello, Int. Oh, okay. Dark Moon Greatsword. Good fight. And if I'm being honest, as far as the pots go, this is one of the least exciting, because whether it's on hit or it's ticks from the flies, the bleed is not going to instantly proc. I'd say you actually are just better off using the Swarm of Flies spell. The cookbook that you need to make these is the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 24. Then you need 1 mushroom, at least 1 cracked pot, and 1 blood-tainted excrement. Oh god, we were gonna have to get to it at some point, right? I am equally as much of a fan of the sleep pot as I am a hater, or just the sleep status effect in general. If you know anything about sleep, you know this is one of the most broken status effects in the game when it comes to PvP. So in that regard, going up against it, it sucks monkey nuts. However, I can't really hate on it too hard, because it makes one of the most annoying boss fights in the entire game a total cakewalk, which is the Godskin duo fight in Farum Azula. Just throw 1 pot at either member of the duo to put one to sleep, and congratulations, you turn the fight into a one-on-one basically. And I know some of you guys have tried doing that boss fight without sleep, myself included, and Jesus Christ, what was FromSoft thinking? It's so unfun. Okay, who am I gonna schlump? Who is this? TTV Lopius? Or is that Lop1 Us? Little bit confused. Look at that. And it's just free damage. If I really wanted to, I probably could have Bloody Slash there and ended the fight. Sleep is just that good. Good fight. Easily top 2 most broken status effects in the entire game. If only there was a Madness Pot. I'm just kidding, that would be terrible for the game. Anyway, if you guys want to get your hands on these, you will need Fever's Cookbook number 1. Or is that supposed to be Fever, but with an O? I don't even know. And then a Cracked Pot, 1 Mushroom, and a Trina's Lily. I would highly, highly recommend getting these, because once you reach that Godskin duo fight, you're going to thank me. There is indeed one other status effect pot without any scaling on it, and it is the Rot Pot. And if this thing connects, it does 300 Rot buildup on hit, which for a status effect like Scarlet Rot, that is absolutely insane. Okay, Jingle Jangle, you're about to get Melania's Blessing. Don't fight it. It's okay. There it is. Wait. Okay, there we go. There's no way that this guy has Rot Boluses. He does. Jingle Jangle, you asshole. Good fight. That's what you get for using them boluses, mate. All in all, the Rot Pot is very, very basic. It will build up Scarlet Rot very, very fast. The only issue is most people that you come across in PvP are going to be carrying Rot Boluses on them, or Sleep, or Madness Boluses, just because those status effects are so strong. To craft Rot Pots, you need the Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook number 22. Then you need 2 Toxic Mushrooms, 2 Faded Erdleaf Flowers, and 1 Aeonian Butterfly. Oh, and I don't know if I said this already, but this is a ritual pot. Lightning pots are exactly how they sound. They deal lightning damage. There is a normal version and a roped version. The majority of their scaling is in dex, but they also have a little bit of scaling of strength. They are basically the opposite of the fire pots from earlier. You guys think I can hit that Lindell Knight over there? I think I can. Let's see, we just gotta line it up. Oh! This is awkward. Who is this? Poppy? Oh boy, hello Poppy. How about a lightning pot? How about 2 lightning pots? How about 3? Or, what about 4? Or 5? Dude, roped pots are way too troll. Oops. Not awful damage coming from these pots, though. Not too shabby. Oh, wait, my swing missed. Good fight. I'm gonna do something funny to this guy. I love this true combo. One of my favorites in the game. Oh, that was so close. It was like right at the end of the animation. Oh, okay. 400. I mean, that's not awful. Nothing spectacular, though. Good fight. I guess now all I gotta do is look at the ritual version. Well, of course, not before telling you how to craft these, which you will need the Ancient Dragon's Apostle Cookbook number 2, then a mushroom, and a Fulgur Bloom. But of course, here we have the better version of the lightning pot, the Ancient Dragonbolt Pot. And yeah, it still just deals lightning damage. And remember, if you want to, you can use both cracked pots and ritual pots at the same time, so you could be holding all variations of, let's say, the lightning pot at once, giving yourself plenty of ammunition. Ivar the Outcast, what's good? I could totally one-shot this guy. Oh my god. 758. Good fight. Jesus, dude, that guy's build was so ridiculous. And the Ancient Dragon Pot formula is 2 mushrooms, 1 Fulgur Bloom, and 1 gravel stone. Oh, and of course, you do need the Ancient Dragon Apostles Cookbook number 4. The Volcano Pot scales C in strength and D in dex. This is a pot that deals fire damage, but instead of just one short burst, it is instead a fire ash cloud that deals damage over time. And it does indeed have a roped version. And I wouldn't really expect anything crazy from the Volcano Pots. Again, they do some chip damage, but as you'll see here, the chip damage really isn't anything to go crazy over. Hello, Griffith. Look at that. He stood right in it, and it did 160 damage. Good fight. I mean, if someone's being very aggressive and chasing you down, you can drop a roped one behind you, get some free chip damage, but again, it's just really not that good. But of course, if by chance you want to go get your hands on these, all you need is at least 1 cracked pot and 2 volcanic stone. And these will only become available to craft once you have the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 20. Now, these final 4 pots are kind of interesting. They're rather niche. The Cursed Blood Pot will douse an enemy with Accursed Blood, which basically means if you have a spirit summon and then you hit an enemy with this, your spirit summon is going to target that enemy. Hey. Oh my god, dude, my summon's throwing pots too. What a legend. The Cursed Blood Pot is unlocked after you get the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 12. Then after that, all you need is 2 mushrooms, 1 beast blood, and 1 blood rose. And just so I don't have to say it 3 more times, the rest of these are also ritual pots. The alluring pot will attract enemies of human build, so these soldiers it will work on. Just throw the pot. And look at that. They're like, huh, what's that? What's this white shadow thing? For this one, you need the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 21, 1 Albinaric Blood Clot, and 5 Human Bone Shards. Then you have the Beast Lore Pot, which will attract beast enemies, so there should be a dog or a wolf in here. Yeah, I see him. And look at that. The animals start going nuts. They run over to the little pink shadow. They're all confused. It's like a cat with a laser pointer. For this one, you need the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook number 5, 1 Beast Blood, and 2 Hefty Beast Bones. And last but certainly not least, we have the Albinaric Pot. And this is actually really useful in invasions specifically, because if you hit another player with this, they will not be able to use their red flasks. So let's say you're in an invasion and you have a host and 2 co-op summons very low. If you hit an Albinaric Pot on them, they just won't be able to heal unless they have spells. And that is it. Those are the 31 pots of Elden Ring. I think that the strong majority of them are very useful. Some are obviously worse than others, but if you just want to do extra damage, you want to get damage over time, you want to proc a status effect. Throwing pots really can do it all. You just have to be accurate, make sure you don't let a ton of them go to waste, because they are kind of limited. I won't say that they can make or break your build, but they can definitely improve it. Go ahead and comment down below what your favorite throwing pot is. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like, and guys, we are so close to 50k subs, so if you want to be a part of this amazing community and get updates for whenever new content drops, make sure that you hit that subscribe and that noti bell. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. You guys are the best. See ya!